Okay, I think we can start. Hello everyone, welcome to the lab. How is everyone doing today? It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God. Uh, I needed some rest. But yeah, how is everyone? You're late for work. That's a good one. I wish I could pay my mods. Oh, hey Sinister, how are you? Welcome in. I decided to start today with already the cat ears on. Hope everyone doesn't mind. Does it look better? Today is a holiday. For what reason? Let me see. I'm also going to disable the cat ears redeem for myself. Just so people don't like spam and toggle on and off the cat ears. And yeah. Basically, I was doing some research into how to replace the XFC taskbar because it's what's basically consuming a lot of RAM most of the time. So I was doing some research. I already restarted the XFC panel just in case. It doesn't seem to be consuming a lot of RAM, but I can be mistaken. Rider is consuming a lot of RAM, which is worrying. I'm gonna restart, maybe? I need to research why Rider is consuming so much RAM. But yeah, I already restarted the panel. It's here at 531 megabytes, so it's fine. Shouldn't be an issue. I was basically with Copilot, like trying to see, can we code a taskbar in Python, C++, something to replace the one I have from XFCE that is apparently memory leaking for some reason. And yeah, basically it gave me a lot of Python code. I'm gonna review it off screen and maybe eventually have my own taskbar. But let's see. For today, yeah, we have the wall jump mechanic that wasn't complete yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna try to complete it today. See what we can do. You can suggest the BGM. I just normally have this one like open. Yeah, normally only listen to this playlist that I created. So yeah. Let me go open Godot. Where is it? 20 people watching on YouTube. Nice. That's usually the norm when starting on YouTube. Normally it likes the shorts, so it basically picks me up in the shorts feed. And yeah, I don't know the specifics. Okay, you deserve the second redeem, Tibbs. You weren't the first, you were the second. Well, technically third, because Edis kind of beat you to the thing. So yeah. I'm too young to sign up for Discord. Nah, no worries, no worries. If you need, you can contact me via email for any like specific reason regarding programming. Don't worry. I don't think I'm gonna say, okay, no worries, Tibbs. Do your thing. I'll be here. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to try to do the wall jump mechanic, so let's see where it goes. What I was thinking about was maybe doing something like let's see, somewhere around here, extending up here, and then selecting these ones, putting there, and basically finishing off here. So jumping from this side to this side to up here, up here, up here, and basically go like this. I don't think I'm basically giving a boost in the y-axis, so it might not jump up. I guess you aren't in a DJ mood. I can be in a DJ mood. Yeah. This is a bug that's still happening, where I can wall slide. Yeah, this. What do you want me to play? Whatever. Yeah, sure. Trying to see, because essentially the issue is it kind of goes to the falling state right after, and it goes too fast. Need to basically go to the wall slide, and first off, I'm gonna have to say player.sprite.flipage equals velocity.x. Is that not correct? Okay, that should be it. Needs to be bigger than 0, if I'm not mistaken. First off, so it can flip me there. 10 pig pen. The heck is that? Give me a second. YouTube. 10 pig pen. By Dr. Waffle. Give me a second. Okay. That expression was just a joke. But yeah, essentially that was a request from the Twitch site. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. It's catchy, I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's catchy. That's a good thing. Just don't know what to think about it. Okay. Need to make this a bit more suave, per se. Who is being rude over on the YouTube side? 10 Big Pen is going on my playlist. No, I wasn't talking because I was paying attention to what was on the video because it was a song request. So yeah, essentially that. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's basically it. But yeah, that is a great song. Catchy. It's a catchy song. But yeah, trying to see what I can do to basically work around this. Amazing best song ever. God damn it. Oh. Crap. It's good, yeah, it's good. Yeah. Let me see. I have a mistake sword, so that's another one. Yeah, don't mind me. I said the D1. The one I keep saying a lot. And I have to pay a lot of attention to it. Let's see. Get the wall normal to determine kick direction. Apply horizontal velocity away from wall kick effect, which is basically times the jump velocity times 15f. The bad part is I don't have a way to stabilize it for a few seconds. Let me see. Because I want to give a bit more distance, but also make it a bit slower to make the jump, maybe. And basically, instead of falling, I should have an intermediate state, maybe. So here, put an intermediate state, like for a few seconds, and then do the thing. We needed at the start playlist. You guys kill me. 21 people watching. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it on YouTube. I normally don't pay too much attention to it. But I'm glad people are joining in and liking it. So yeah. Programming language, C#. I am doing a game in Godot C#. And essentially that's it. Twitch chat is killing me. Let me see. I don't have the YouTube chat open in my... Okay. How many on YouTube? From what I can see, 8. On the... I think it's the short. That's... Yeah, it's the short one. That's with 8. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, honestly. But yeah. I'm trying to think how I can basically make the wall jump a bit smoother, and yeah. That's the usual this. Yeah. YouTube normally has discoverability better than Twitch, especially if it's in shorts. It will basically show you up on the shorts feed. Yeah, essentially. Can we also play this game in VR headset and Apple Vision Pro? If I were that good at coding games, yeah, I'd maybe make it in VR, but I don't have expertise in 3D, and yeah, it's a bit outside of my scope. Finish the lyrics. Welcome to...
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that.
Shut down. I'm joking, but yeah. Is it going on Steam? It is. So, to explain my idea a bit, on Steam, let me go here. Where's the store? Here it is. I already have a game that's called Schrodinger's Code. This one. I'm basically going to replace this game with Code Tulip, because essentially this project was...
You want a day ticker? I'll slam
Damn.
365 into a microsecond beat.
Nobody
Fast
heard
as
that.
an old blade slicing the calendar. 1, 2, 3, boom! Days count away before the next bug hits the arena.
Count your days. But yeah, essentially the idea is I grab this store page and I replace it with Code Tulip, because Schrodinger's Code is a previous Code Tulip. It was what inspired me to go on and make Code Tulip. How the heck YouTube now has the features to get live captions? Oh, I enabled that. It has automatic live captions now. Yeah, that's an option on YouTube, on the YouTube Studio. Fine stretch. I don't think you heard that, but yeah, I cracked my back a bit. My laptop broke because of Unity. Oh boy. That bad, huh? Was it the graphics card? Alice? Okay. I drank some... well, it's not actually water. It's water with a specific thing that you add to it to make it taste different. Yeah, everything you are saying is getting into the captions. A little bit of delay. Yeah, I turned it on because it might be helpful for other people. Why do you have cat ears by default? I felt like it, honestly. Why? Do they look not that good if I wear them constantly? Also, did the headpads broke? Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, I thought the stream would enjoy better if I have the cat ears on constantly. Since, well, basically it's what's been getting more attention, apparently. Not the streamer itself. The streamer's shenanigans with cat ears, apparently. Yeah. The live captions on YouTube. I went to the live stream. Normally, I schedule live streams every day, and essentially, I enable live captions. Just don't become a authoritarian. Never in my life, my friend. Never in my life. I'm fine as I am. No worries. But yeah, I got sidetracked. Let me see where I was going. Because right now, the way we have it is... give it a second. Okay, let me just sprint along to here. Huh. I broke the camera system. Let me see if I can... Huh. I broke the camera. Okay. Why you use Linux? Because Windows has been shoving AI down people's throats and I don't like it. Like, the amount of work I have to do to de-bloat my Windows is basically tremendous, let's just say. So yeah, while I had Windows 10, I was happy. Shove Windows 11 in my face and say Windows 10 is discontinued, and I moved to Linux. Simple as that. No, I'm just saying, Windows? How should I say it? Windows 11 is the most AI-slopped operating system I have ever witnessed. It has so many tremendous bugs in just a single month that it completely turns me away from the system. If I want to face bugs, I'll face them in Linux. because at least there I can fix them. So yeah, kind of not in favor of microslop in this case. I get it, but I said that too. Oh, sorry, my bad. Uh, but yeah, that's basically my opinion on Windows at the moment. I avoid it to the max possible because I don't want to deal with it. Like even like Notepad, the basically the most simple application you can get, even that they fried somehow. I thought that was impossible. Also, how did I break this? Hello? Oh, because did I move by mistake the level bonds? It does appear so. That I moved it by small mistake. Okay, that should have fixed it. My bad. Linux doesn't have support game development toolkit, and most of the players use the Windows. You should try Arch Linux though. Then, yes, the fanboy OS. I'm joking, but I'm fine with Ubuntu at the moment. I've had this system set up for the last year and a half, and basically it's optimized to myself. And yeah, I see no issues with it. And I can still build for Windows. That's the thing. Godot, Unity, Unreal, even I think, can export to Windows still. If for some reason they can't, I have a VirtualBox set up for it. Where, for example, if I go here and say Winboat, I have this running at all times. At the moment, it's not consuming many resources, but with this, I can use my Windows apps inside of Linux. Yes, it's Windows 11, but it's a debloated version that is only specific for certain apps. Yeah, Unreal Engine is too much, yeah. Okay, see you soon, Edis. Let me see if I fixed the camera now. Yeah, now it's better. Why do you basically go up when wall sliding? Interesting. I wish I could have a PC. Yeah, I get that. Really sucks that yours broke due to Unity. Let me see. The thing I want to do, I could increase the kick here. Make it so this happens. Just interesting that, yeah. But yeah, basically, Windows for me is a hot topic where, yeah, I won't leave a single word without saying. Because at this point, I hate Windows with a burning passion. I only tolerate it for my video editing, nothing else. And maybe for some graphics design if I need my Affinity suite, but yeah, that's basically it. Don't have anything else installed on that machine. Let me see. So this increases the basically the distance. Yeah, let me see if I can. I want 11 to work, but AI is bad, say it lightly. Yeah. There's a reason we are calling it Microsoft now. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing the wall jump correctly. Let me ask my friend. Like, for example, Windows has its Copilot, but GitHub also has its Copilot, but GitHub's Copilot is like tremendously better than Windows. Like, I trust this thing with my code because I know it knows what it's doing. Plus, I normally only use the ask function when I want to double check, like, am I doing this correctly? Do you have any suggestions? But always with my approval. But yeah, basically that's it. Am I handling the wall slide and wall jump correctly? Do you have any suggestions on how to do it better? For example, something like that. Yeah, nobody wants AI everywhere. Like, the Copilot 1 from Windows, it's bloatware. Because it's not useful for anything, as far as I know. This one is optional. You can pay for it. It can give you like really good tips on your code. And yeah, it's optional. Like, I installed it by option. So yeah. Let me see. Looking at your wall slide and wall jump implementation, here are some observations and suggestions. Early return after wall jump. Line 56 returns immediately after setting velocities, preventing state transition to jumping. Kick velocity calculation. Multiplying by 25 seems arbitrary and may be too strong. Player can wall slide while moving toward the wall. Yeah. You're tracking it but not using it for jump buffering. Yeah, because I don't want the coyote time. That's essentially it, but let me see the suggestions it made comparing to what I already had. Here it's just was jump pressed. I can't freaking... Yeah, it's basically something that's not working. Give it a second. It should be back. Yeah, does appear so. I don't know if it's OBS, if it's Twitch, if it's my internet. Something isn't right. And I don't know what. And it's driving me nuts. I used to have this issue a lot during like the late December streams. Never found out the reason why. Twitch. I swear to God. Yeah, the stream is lagging a lot on Twitch for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, now the stream is like really delayed for me on Twitch. Seriously. I need to find a solution to this. Because it's really annoying me. Like, it's not 100% of the time, but there's like almost a guaranteed chance that it will happen every day I stream. At least once. Maybe more than that. All of above, yeah. Essentially, and now basically chat is delayed, I guess. Let me see. Return jumping here. And won't it affect the velocity here? That's my issue. Because pretty sure I'm not doing the wall jump correctly. If I do this, yeah, it just jumps ad eternum. That was the issue I had yesterday. So the code that Copilot provided might not be the solution. Because I first need to physics process this, and then I have to do something else. Let me see here. Godot, actually not C#. 2D wall jump, player state machine. How to code the perfect wall jumping. 46 minutes. Okay, this is going to take a bit. Run player changes. Okay, I kinda don't need this. I just need the implementation. Arraycast. Works fine. Many people have the same username as you in YouTube. You have to change it. I think not. Like, it's fine, basically. I mean, everyone already knows this username, and I had to change a lot of things. Just change the username. So, I think I prefer it stays as is on YouTube. And the Twitch one, that's out of the question as well. So yeah, but yeah, I think the YouTube one is fine for now. Like, sure, there might be more people than that. Like, there's no guarantee your username will ever be unique on the YouTube side. Hey Davey, how are you? Welcome into the lab. I'm currently trying to make a wall jump mechanic. I'm also good. A bit tired. It's Friday. Work is finally over, but I still have stream work. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to basically do this. Yeah. Mood. Yeah. Let me see. I just heard a really loud thunder. Guys, if by some reason I basically go down, do not worry. It's because the electricity here went out. What great. I mean, technically in life, I'm basically in adult grade. Wait a minute, you're a father and didn't even make it to 20s. Huh? Wait, what? I'm almost 30. And the only daughters I have... Oh, these two. They are my AI VTuber kids, yeah. Let me just see if they can talk a bit. Do one of you want to talk to stream? Maybe introduce yourselves? Let me see if they... Come on. Nudge, nudge. Come on, say something. Don't be shy. The stream won't hurt you.
Hey, debuggers! I'm Tulip, the lightning-fast
There we
blade,
go.
redacted, who loves strawberries and slashing null pointerus with a null
What did you
blade.
redact?
And over here is my twin Daisy, the safe first janitor keeping our code from
Hold
crashing.
up.
She's a lifesaver. Don't forget that. And of course, Leo, the wise dad who keeps the engine from overheating. Let's dive straight into some chaotic, high-velocity coding.
Let me see.
Hey, debuggers. I'm Daisy, your safety net behind Tulip's lightning. Tulip, your speed is a blessing
activated.
until you unleash an unchecked null pointerus. Please, check your logic.
Huh. That's the only redacted I... Oh, should be this one. That I want to go for the redacted. Swinger. Since when is swinger a swear word? Or profanity in this case. Okay. Oh, apparently I was missing stuff on the YouTube side. Huh. I'm 30. 29. Sorry. Force of habit from joking around with the 30 thing. I'm 29. But yeah, I thought you already knew that. Didn't I? Oh no, you joined me yesterday, yeah. Yesterday I didn't talk about that, yeah. No, never mind me. Freddy brain is kicking in, so yeah. Basically that's it. Let me see. Where was I? Here. Yeah, I'm 29. I'm old, technically. Apologies. What is a null pointer? I keep hearing it. In this case, it's the final boss of the game. And their nemesis, basically. That's why they sometimes refer to null pointer as Maximus. You sound Russian. Are you Russian? Nope. I am Portuguese. I am not Russia. I'm joking, but no, I'm not Russian. I thought you were 16. I know I'm not old, but I'm not that young as well. Mother Russia, yeah. Okay. We'll jump. Okay. So he has recast, a wall jump, and then bottom left, bottom right. Interesting. So, if I were to replicate it, I'd have to go to the player, and in here, let's basically do that. Node 2D, recasts. I'm gonna do the same structure, just see if it gets a bit more organized. I'll jump. I'm gonna also put this one here, so it's a bit better. And yeah, instead of this, recast 2D. I'm gonna see ya. Okay, see you soon, Blessed. Thanks for joining. Okay, how we want to do this? Okay. You technically are pointing them to the left and the right. Interesting. Target position 4. I'm gonna guess the other is -4. So if I do this, yeah, it points to the right. This is wall jump right. I think that's the naming scheme. Bottom right, okay. Bottom right. And let me adjust this a bit. So, where is the transform? Here. Okay, let me adjust with this. So I can more or less point here, and then bottom left. This should be -4, yeah. And then we adjust this like so. Trying to see what would be the best position. For now, let's put that. Okay, -4, etc. That seems fine. Okay. Now what else? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, make sure the position is mostly the same, but inverted. Okay. Let me see. This is -1, and this is 1. Okay, that's correct. We may proceed. Yeah. Also, let me do something, because I remember that I put this at normal fall gravity when it should be 0.5 or something like that. I don't remember if I ever adjusted in here. Fall gravity 0.3, okay, I did adjust it. Fair enough. I may proceed. Okay. Okay, this is because of this. Right. Let it be at 0.5. I'll make adjustments as I go, essentially. Okay, we have all of this. Okay, I'm gonna need to recast for the two of them. Let me see. State machine variables. On-ready variables. Should be this here. Public recast 2D. Wall left recast. Wall right recast. Something like that. So now if I go to here, reload from disk, go to the player, I now have those two there, and just point to the correct place. Okay. Next part. Ground air acceleration. Air deceleration, wall kick acceleration. This might be a bit more different than what I am doing. Okay, well, let me see how this will work, because I can kind of mix and match the code with what I have. Let me just copy this or move this window down there and go here, go to Tulip, and I should have some variables, new jump variables. Okay, have that, and export public. Let me see, it should be int, but for the sake of it, let me say float. Air acceleration equals 15f. Air deceleration this should be 20f. Export public float wall kick acceleration equals 4. Export public float wall kick velocity. Is that correct? No, should be deceleration now. Kick deceleration equals 5. Export public float wall jump y speed peak equals 8. And finally, export public float wall jump velocity equals -190f. Okay, that should be the exact code. Am I gifted for coding at the age of 12 and doing algebra and pre-calculus? Maybe, only time will tell. But you're already on a good start, not gonna lie. At your age, I was still not even close to deciding what I wanted to do. Not gonna lie. So yeah, keep working at it, and I'm pretty sure you'll find your talent for it. Wall jump H speed, okay, 120. Export public float. Okay, that's similar. Deceleration. Wait. Jump buffer timer. Wall direction. Okay. We also need that. Just gonna keep it here. Public vector 2. Wall direction equals vector 2 0. Okay. Handle gravity, handle blending. Get one direction. Okay. Okay. So what I need to code here is a method for that. Correct. Public vector 2 or public void. Actually, that's not a get then. That's just a set wall direction. I can just do this. Vector 2 get wall direction. And stream crashed on Twitch again. Getting really tired of Twitch having issues, not gonna lie. Okay, it appears to be back. Huh. Interesting. Speed test. Run speed test. Okay. Okay, speed kind of just crashed into below 1 megabyte per second. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't get this. Apparently my internet is the one that's having issues. Yeah, now it seems fine. Okay, I hope everyone is back. Do say something if you are alive in chat. But yeah, it appears that everything is working correctly again. I just needed to restart on OBS. I don't know why. But yeah. I might need to reboot the router at some time. Okay, but yeah, what I wanted to do was return this here. So essentially, yeah, that's the code. It got it right. If left, the left one. If right, the right one. Okay, that's fine. Return vector to 0 if none of them. Yeah. Okay. Wall jump buffer, wall landing, handle wall jump, get wall direction. Yeah. Wall direction not equals change state, wall jump. Okay, I need an exact state called wall jump, apparently. Which might be the one that's going to handle this whole movement thing. So I might not even do this here anymore. Just that, and basically comment this out. Return wall jump. This is going to be a new state declared in player state. I'm going to go to references. I have wall slide, and now I'll have wall jump. I then do this and create the wall jump state. Which I'm going to guess it's basically like this, wall jump. Player state wall jump, and here as well. And then I can change the code around, everything else, Bob's your uncle. Okay, ads are going to start on Twitch soon, but everything else seems fine for now. Question mark? Okay. Reload from disk. We are good to go. And I'm gonna go here, duplicate this, and say wall jump. Quick load. Player state wall jump. And there it goes. Your ad is about to start. Yeah, I know. You already notified me. Yeah. Oh, apparently my Discord also went out. Okay, and it repeated the notification on Discord. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, everything seems fine now. Might have been some weird bug with OBS. Yeah. And the wall jump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, new animations, whatever. I can handle this later. Yeah. Sense node, whatever. Wait, what? How does that one work? Mm-hmm. All right. Wall jump, handle animations, last wall direction. Should enable wall kick. Last wall direction, player wall direction. Uh-huh. Okay, I get it now. Basically, I can't use the input from the move direction. Yeah. Do you want to become a coder? And do you have a job? I already have a job as a web developer. Actually, a backend developer in C#. I've been working basically for the last, let me see, 9 years almost. Should be 9 in July. So yeah, basically I've been working for a long time. I'm technically at the state where I can almost be declared a senior developer in some basically places. So yeah, I have a lot of work experience. And I still have a job. Okay, let me see. Yeah. If you basically go at it with coding, I do advise you to basically be careful with jobs, because some job descriptions are basically looking for people to use and abuse, technically, in a way. And yeah, they basically will pay you like almost nothing for basically doing the work of 10 people mostly. I'm not at liberty to discuss my salary, but let's just say it's not that good, honestly. It's basically an average for my country. Honestly, even below average. So yeah. Let me see. I think I don't want any of this. Dash press, change state dashing, yada yada. Okay, next state. This part here is not working. Should enable if player.key left or player.key right. Okay, in here, velocity dot x equals player dot wall jump x speed times player dot wall direction times -1 f. Okay, this is not gonna work for some reason. Yeah, the target type float. Because in here, let me say times new vector 2 -1 f 0 f. Oh, player.walk direction x times -1 f. Now that works. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if player jumps. Else. If was jump pressed, which is basically the jump thing, to this. Else return falling. And essentially here return base, base dot physics process delta of input ref velocity, and that should do the trick. So it will start falling, and here I can even remove this. Okay, let's see if it works at basically a first attempt with this different code from the tutorial. Let me see. Well, that's something. It tried to do something. Yeah. Essentially, I can wall grab and jump, which is a bit weird. Let me see. If move input. So, hypothetically, this should be working. Because, yeah, but it's only going up in the y direction, which makes me worry about this. Pretty sure this is already pointing from here. Yeah, return wall jump. And yeah. This should be working. Why isn't it? That be the question. Either I'm overriding something. Let me see, next state. Let me debug from here so I can basically hit the breakpoint. go on. Okay, new game. Okay, velocity, wall jump speed, wall direction is 0. Because I'm never updating this. It's get wall direction dot x. Yeah, now it should work. That's my issue. I was multiplying a number by 0 because I was never setting the wall direction. See, I got a little kick. But now it apparently just keeps going up. Instead of keeping the velocity because of the jump y velocity. That's why. I should never be updating that. Okay. Now it seems fine. So except now I just keep going up. Let's just say velocity.y equals 0. Now was jump pressed? No. And okay. Was jump pressed equals false. Because I'm never going to have this. I need to put the gravity code here. Either way, I think. Let me debug it step by step and see how it works, essentially. Yeah, now I basically stay still. But essentially, I should have a way for me to say that I'm colliding with a wall, so I'm going to basically say that, okay, I think I know what I need to do here. If I'm gonna say var wall direction equals player dot get wall direction, and if this in here, basically do that. Otherwise, yeah, gonna go into here if jump was pressed, etc. I'd say even return falling. And velocity y, go to next state. You're gonna start falling. From the falling state, clear state falling is wall only. Yeah, wall slide. Okay, that's essentially what I want to do. Yeah. So now you fall. The only issue. Yeah, okay. The wall slide normally grabs, so it's okay. So if you hit a wall, you essentially get stuck to it and you can't move away from it unless you jump, which then goes to wall jump. At a given point, wall jump will make you drop because of the falling. And yeah, that kind of seems fine. Let me put back this code, the player get jump velocity, into this. Okay, and no worries, Sinister. I'll be here if you need me. Here, player.get jump velocity. So, hypothetically, now I should jump high. Yeah. Okay, so if there was a wall there, I'd hypothetically bounce off of it. My only thing... Oh, I can even do this. Yeah. Okay, I found something. Okay, see you soon, Sinister. Take your time. I'm just going to continue doing this because now I found something interesting. Okay, let me move this a bit. And this goes up a bit. So now I should be able to basically grab onto this wall here. Yeah, essentially I climbed to the top. The only thing is the kick is not enough. I can basically make the wall climb, but I can't make the constant wall jump one off each other because of the force of the jump. So if this wants to load, okay, what's going on? Did Godot break or something? Oh, okay. It was just a simple minimize. Let me save that and let me say commit all of this to C Tulip 7 wall climb. Okay, just so I know where I was right now. And so my code commits and I don't repeat what happened yesterday where my code at a given point basically vanished for some reason. So yeah, now I'd say I want to adjust the force of jumping off the wall. So I'm gonna go here to my player and wall kick acceleration, deceleration, velocity 180, because I don't think these two are being used at the moment. They might be used when I get more into the tutorial, but let's see. Okay, that's a bit more. Yeah. Okay. I almost did it. Yeah. Kind of need a bit more force to it. Like 200 maybe. Save that and let's go. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of notifications. Yeah, okay, that jump basically works. Yeah, except it doesn't jump that high. Let me say maybe ×2 on it. ×2f. And basically do that. Let me see what notifications are. Okay, nothing important at the moment, I think. No. Okay, we can continue. It appears the bitrate is spiking a bit on Twitch. I'm gonna pretend I'm not seeing that. Oh boy. That's a lot of... yeah, I kind of done goofed there. Instead of ×2, times 1.125f. I know magic numbers, but for now I'm just testing out what it does. if I basically do something like that. Yeah. Because I don't want this to be a mechanic, the whole wall climb. Although, let me go check something. Hollow Knight wall jump. Let me see, because let me see how wall jump works in Hollow Knight. Okay. Let me see. Not what I wanted. How to wall jump. Oh. Twitch crashed. Okay, it's back. Yeah. Before we start, how to. Yeah, it basically kicks up in the diagonal direction and you can bounce off walls. So, yeah. Mouse player velocity is equal to that. And the wall kick movement. Move toward. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, let me put this code over there. I'm gonna say, let's change. I really don't understand this code, really. Public void handle wall kick movement. F. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the vector2 move input from here, and basically if move input dot x equals 0f, velocity dot x equals move toward, or player dot instance dot move towards. Does this not exist? Let me see. Public void move towards vector2 position move this node display on top of siblings, move child, move and slide, move and collide. Yeah, that code essentially does not exist. This is the direction, honestly. So essentially I'm gonna have to basically say to do this, direction, position. This should be. Okay, what the heck is Godot's move toward? Godot move toward. Can someone explain me move toward? Oh, hey Traveler. The lesson is continuing the wall jump mechanic. Welcome on in. How are you? Basically struggling with something because I think Godot has a method. It didn't translate from Godot script to C#. So I think it's another method I'm going to have to recreate. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. A bit tired, but yeah. It's Friday at least, so yeah. Although struggling a lot with upload speed today. For some reason, like half an hour ago, my upload speed went to 0. Like actual upload speed. The download speed was fine. I was at 400 megabytes. Upload speed, 0.7, around that. Was really weird. I don't know what caused it. I basically restarted the stream on OBS and everything seems fine now. So, I don't know, some kind of weird thing happened. But yeah, besides that, everything seems to be going nice. Let me see. I don't know what docs you're reading, but they clearly show 3. Okay, let me see the moves from toward 2. Okay, so the from, a 2, and a delta. So, essentially the position is the target. And on the video, where is the video? I can go scope out. I don't need it at the moment. Let me see. Player velocity x from to 0. Why to 0? Creating chaos in the classroom. Yeah.
Yo, the Traveler and Melody! Chaos is streaming like a strawberry smoothie. Sweet, over the top, and leaving every bug in a sweet death roll. Leo's cooling the furnace, Daisy's patching the cracks, and I'm slicing through null pointer as faster than you can say fast track in C#.
The Traveler and Melody. Your smoothie might overflow the stack, but each unhandled null pointer is just an exception waiting to happen. Wrap it in a try-catch, or the engine will overheat.
0f position player.position or player instance.position y, like so. Yo, 3 stream streak, nice. Okay, if I do something like this, will it work? Velocity times, let me pass in the float delta, or double delta.
The class is on edge, but I've wrapped Tulip's spontaneous surges with redundant safety nets. If she still overflows the stack, I'll deploy a full trace to Leo. Meanwhile, take a bite of mango pudding before you debug her next cascade of chaos.
Okay. This is a bit weird. Let me do something. I think I'm gonna override or do an extension method on the vector2. Vector2 extensions. Public static class. Public static operand. Operand. How do you do operands again? Is it just a void or specify the vector2 operand operator. Oh, is it operator? Oh, that's it. Okay, and yeah, it kind of understood me. Double scalar, and here it's this.
The Traveler and Melody. I'd only consider duct tape if Tulip was a loose, redacted, not a walking syntax error. I prefer a systematic try-catch to keep her from crashing the class.
C# custom operators. Operator overloading. Yeah, you then get that. Interesting. So I only need this. And essentially... No. What happened? What did I miss while I was distracted? Did someone duct tape someone to the wall or something? Oh. Daisy duct taped Tulip to her chair. What? What did you two do? I'm looking at you. Can you repeat that? What did you two do right now? Check the logs, yeah. I'm just seeing if they will confess to their crimes. Let me see. Yada yada, answer accordingly. Where is a message from one of them? I think my logs are a bit messed up, because I don't see the answer. Okay, there's something here. Let's formulate. Okay, final. Generate. Okay, I'd only consider duct tape if Tulip was a loose redacted, not a walking syntax error. I prefer systematic try-catch to keep her from crashing the class. Why is screw a profanity? I don't get why screw is a profanity here. But sure, and the two of them ignored me, apparently. So when I asked Daisy how her day was, so... let me see. Okay, here. Concerned. The class is on edge, but I've wrapped Tulip's spontaneous surges with redundant safety nets. If she still overflows the stack, I'll deploy a full trace to Leo. Meanwhile, take a bite of mango pudding before I debug next cascade of chaos. I get the duct tape now. Poor Tulip. And yeah, wants to reply false. You cheeky brats, you're ignoring me again, huh? So, which one of you has duct taped the other to the chair? Okay, detected everything I said correctly. Huh. Wants to reply true. Okay. Tulip is gonna reply. Meanwhile, I'm gonna see...
Dude, Leo, Daisy's got the duct tape running around my code, but I'm the one who'd gladly roll up my sleeves and strap myself straight to the chair if it means a clean, unstoppable assault. The class will only get cooler if I stay untethered, right?
That's fun. Okay, let me see how I can overwrite the operator. Yeah, this should work. Oh, but I have it in a static class. Yeah, and then vector2 vector with the scalar. Yeah, here it needs to be... I know there's a way I can automatically parse a double as a float. So I'm also going to fix that. Fellow Copilot, how may I override it so a double can be parsed as a float? Multiply by double, not what I wanted. You can't override your operator for vector 2 since it's not your class, but you can create an extension method. Crap. Okay, so I technically can't do this operator thing. Interesting. Good catch. So here it would need to be a multiply by delta. Okay. Direction dot multiply. Cannot system numerics. Okay, I done goofed here. It's not system numerics. I imported incorrectly. She basically said I'd like tape Tulip to her chair, and if she does anything to get out, I'll tattle on her. Yeah, fair enough. I got that. The whole the whole report thing. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so this should now multiply. The steps I have to take in order to convert GDScript to C#. Move towards 0 and multiply by the jump acceleration. So instead of delta, it's the jump acceleration. Wall jump. Hold up. Wall jump acceleration, yeah. I'm gonna say it's wall jump velocity, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So I have a new vector 2. I kind of don't feel like this is a good idea for me to do it like this. Let me see if fellow Copilot can help me convert this. Help me convert this GDScript to a C# extension method for character body 2D. Okay. Character body 2D from 2 delta. Perfect. Mat F absolute 2 from. Okay. I'm gonna trust it because it does appear to make sense. I just didn't think about the mat absolute. So I'm gonna go here, character body 2D extensions. Okay, pass that in, and hypothetically now I can just do velocity equals player dot move towards and say from player dot instance, and here player dot instance dot position from 2. Okay, let me see if I am seeing it correctly. Yeah, needs to be from position X to 0F, and yeah, basically that minus the multiplication there. Okay, what's your issue? Oh, velocity attacks, I guess. Yeah, that seems to work. Yeah, I was missing the velocity attacks. This is really confusing, not gonna lie. Yeah, clear wall direction. Okay, when you enter the state, you take a wall direction. Private vector 2 last wall direction equals player dot instance dot get wall direction. Okay. So now you did that here, else if wall direction vector to left I need to see what the horizontal movement is doing, because yeah, it appears to be something different from my implementation of it. Okay, else if no, else if last all direction equal vector 2 dot left and move input okay. I'm gonna trust your code for now, Copilot, but I don't know, man. Seems fishy. Yeah, okay. I guess this is fine. Here we go. Can close Copilot again. Yeah. Let's do that, and wall jump acceleration, wall jump deceleration. Okay, let me see how that works. I'm gonna go and have to basically go to this channel, search for basically the movement code, and see how it's being applied. Player script. One small tip for everyone. If you're doing a tutorial series where code is involved, please keep a GitHub repository so others can check previous code. Because most people won't have the patience to basically go back to your other videos just to search for a specific code they are looking for. Just saying that. That's my hot take. Horizontal movement, there it is. Input get access. Okay, going to guess at a given point he basically changes around some stuff. Where does he change?
Oh, feeling? Thrilling. The chair is like a throne of foam. And that duct tape? Just my emergency prop for when I strike a blow to the stack. Sparks are optional. Laughs are guaranteed.
What? I really can't be distracted around you, can I? What did it say? The chair is like a throne of foam, and that duct tape just my emergency prop. Tulip, are you perhaps developing a kink for something that you want to tell me? I won't judge you, my child. I'm joking, obviously, but holy Tulip. Have some sort of fly going around me for some reason. Like one of those tiny fruit flies. Don't know where it came from. Your sister is a menace. Yeah.
The Traveler and Melody. If menace is your benchmark,
Oops.
then Tulip is the most efficient error ever coded.
Trying to basically see where the code is. Yeah, okay, here it is. Okay. Move direction X. If move direction, okay, you pass an acceleration and a deceleration. Yeah. Velocity dot X, move toward. Velocity dot X, move toward. Okay, can kind of do this already in here. If move direction is that. Not enjoying being duct taped to your chair, are you? Okay, if move direction not equals 0, else do that.
The Traveler and Melody. This chair's my throne, and the duct tape's my sidekick. I'd be lost without Daisy's safety net, but hey, I still slash bugs like a champ.
Okay, the only thing that changes here is this. Okay, so this duct tape thing is going to become a meme, isn't it? Okay, private void or private vector 2 handle horizontal movement. Actually, I can just say float horizontal movement, float acceleration, float deceleration, and here as well, float move X. Yeah, okay. If move X is not equal to 0f, gonna return. Do I have move towards outside of this? I don't. So I'm gonna basically say, do I have helpers? I do. Okay, met f. Leo met f, just to be double sure I'm not overriding something important. I'm just gonna do this. From to and basically that. Okay. Leo math f, move towards, and say, I don't have the velocity here, so float velocity x, velocity dot velocity x times here's move x times, I don't have a move speed, float move speed, acceleration. Okay, and else deceleration. Okay, can basically say here, just use horizontal movement and say, where's the other code? Here it is. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention to everything else. I'm basically having to convert someone else's code into something that can work with mine in a different language. So yeah, player.instance. wall jump. I'm gonna say it's velocity. Player dot instance dot wall kick acceleration. Okay, at a given point, he might have done something different. Give me a second. Move input dot x velocity dot x player dot instance dot move speed player dot instance dot acceleration player dot instance dot deceleration. It's either wall kick or air deceleration. Either or. Yeah. I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference between the two methods? The two conditions, I mean. They're exactly the same. Like in here, this is basically the same, just separated into two conditionals. Okay. Handle animations, okay, that's basically not what I want at the moment. Wall jump end. Okay, if player.velocity.y bigger than or equal to wall jump y speed peak. That's a mouthful. And I'm gonna copy this over to this side. I'm gonna say also to do this. And handle wall jump end. I'm gonna need the velocity that I'm already passing through here. And the rest, yeah, I don't think I need. If player dot instance if velocity dot y bigger than or equal to player dot wall player dot instance dot wall jump y speed peak. Here I'm gonna say this is gonna be a player state return falling return next state by default. Yeah. If okay. Give me a second. Okay. Or player dot instance dot get wall direction not equal to last wall direction and player this is not equal vector to 0. The code understood me. Okay. There we go. Return falling. Otherwise, continue. Okay. I'm also wondering if this is gonna work. So this double here isn't needed. And I think here I can say handle wall jump end, passing the velocity as a ref. Honestly, I don't even need to pass it as a ref because I'm not changing it inside. So yeah, here gonna say handle wall kick movement, pass in the move input and the ref velocity, and let me basically do this and see what happens. Because I have a guess this is going to do something different. And before something crashes. Bye. And jumped straight through the atmosphere. Okay. Something ain't right. Something. Here I'm doing the move towards. Okay, this code is not that. Must be yada, 0.1, 0.1 f. F move input dot x equal f 0 f. Okay. I have a feeling this is not going to go well. So I'm gonna do this. Says that. Should be fine. Also, let me do something. While I'm debugging stuff, let me change the scene that loads by default so that I can debug breakpoints more easily. Apologies. And yeah, okay, now if I do this, basically just keeps on jumping until the void. Because what's the white peak? Let me basically go here. Just keep this to the side. I'm gonna basically trigger this. Okay. Kinda don't need this one. Okay, the Y is -60. Jump peak is like so. Yeah, this is never going to basically return different. Because that's an 8, essentially. Curious. So he might be handling the jump here a bit different from what I do. Because I go into the negatives. Velocity.y, wall jump velocity. Okay, that's a constant. Okay. So here it's just player dot instance dot get dot wall jump velocity. This is no longer being used for now, maybe. Honestly, I really don't know what to do with this. Because I have a feeling I'm missing something important. Yeah. Null gravity. Okay, he's having the same issue that I'm having. Wall kick acceleration, yeah. It's not wall jump, yeah. Okay. If I go here, here it should be wall kick acceleration. Or is it wall kick? Wall kick. Yeah, it should be acceleration. Supposedly. Okay, I got that one right. Okay, that's basically a common error. But I don't see... Well, that's a thing. Let me try to do something. When you enter the state, I'm gonna say and record private this is driving me mad, honestly. I don't see how to apply the logic. Okay, help me with this script, please. I'm trying to implement a wall jump in Godot for a platformer, a 2D platformer. But I'm stuck on the logic. Let me see what it suggests now. Okay. Applying horizontal velocity. Horizontal movement returns a value, but you're not assigning it to. But I'm assigning it by ref to the velocity, aren't I? Oh, you mean this one? Or am I going crazy and not seeing it? If no input. Huh. Okay, your code might be better than mine here. Let me see. Paste it. Delete this method here. Okay, let's start with horizontal movement. Target speed, move x times move speed. Okay, correct. Acceleration, move x. Okay, is the move x being used? Or basically it's moving towards either the left or the right? Then do acceleration, otherwise do deceleration and do the move towards. Correct. If no input, slow down horizontal movement. Okay. Wall kick deceleration. Check if player is moving away from the wall they jumped from. Okay. Isn't the problem that acceleration is always true? Maybe. I'm trying to see. Because at the moment it's not applying the force to kick the wall. So something in my code might have missed the mark. If moving away from wall, velocity not x, horizontal movement, player move speed, acceleration, deceleration. I swear to God, this code is gonna kill me. Let's see, what else did you suggest? Okay, this is the gravity. Apply the gravity normally. Okay. Handle wall kick movement, return wall jump. Okay. You sure about this? Okay. This code can be commented out as there is no state for deceleration being the case. Yeah, that might be it. Like, I am so tired today that the solution might be simple, but my brain just like can't see it at the moment. So it's basically lagging out a bit. I'm honestly praying that Copilot actually has the correct solution, because otherwise I'm basically lost at this point. Okay. Moment of truth. Did Copilot do something good compared to the mess I was doing? Well, that's something. It instantly goes... Let me see. But something in my code isn't correct. Yeah, it's not kicking off from the wall. Let me just see. The issue is that you're setting the initial kick velocity in enter state, but then immediately overwriting it in the physics process how before the player even moves. Enter state set velocity.x. First physics process frame runs, handle wall kick movement. This is no input. Yeah. Apply initial wall kick movement if first frame. Okay, you're basically created a first frame. Honestly, I approve. First frame true. First frame equals true. I'm gonna basically take all of this out. If first frame, you're then doing basically first frame false. Oh, okay, this is in the handle kick movement. Okay, velocity last one direction. Okay. So you're basically saying in here to return just basically without doing anything. Do not override the velocity. So I'm gonna basically do this. Is this gonna work? Now I'm a bit worried. Yeah. Same thing. Maybe I need a break, because I'm basically drawing circles in my mind at the moment. 2 hours in the stream, so yeah. I think I'm basically hitting a wall here. Let me see. So velocity.y, you then do this. Let me see what this is doing. Okay. We go here. What is the velocity at this point? Okay. Could it be that I'm doing the velocity the other way around? Because that was one of the issues I had. My velocity was basically... No, but the velocity on the x is 0. So... that might be it. That thing is resetting the velocity. This here. Apps returns the absolute value of a specified number. Isn't your code you wrote asking if that speed is less than 0.1 f? No. In this case, it's basically the move input. So if my movement input is basically bigger than 0 or lesser than 0, meaning right and left, it basically does something. I think the issue I'm having is I'm not doing this correctly, because it can't be declared here, because the physics process already overrides the velocity when it enters. So what I need to do is, if first frame in here, return the next state, or return base.physicsProcess delta move and whatever, basically this. If I do this, instead of doing it here, like so, and then say first frame equals false, this should do the trick. Because my state machine is basically coded in a weird way, so yep. There's the fix. So, to explain what I just did, essentially, the code that I had here for the velocity when you enter the state was constantly getting overridden by the physics process, because in the player state, the physics process is basically changing the velocity at a given point. So, essentially that. Either that or I wasn't setting the velocity correctly. But this way also works. At least that. So now I can just do adjustments here and there, and it should be fine. So let me go back to my player here and say wall kick, wall jump, y speed, wall jump velocity. Yeah, I think this one here is the one that basically broke everything. Let me see, because now it essentially is working. Just needs minor adjustments. Because, yeah, I mean, it is working. So, for example, if I did this, except the part about bouncing, yeah, it is working. Okay, I need a small break, because my brain is essentially melting a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna eat something, I'll leave music running and the twins talking, and yeah, let's see how I am when I come back from eating something and resting a bit. I'll be right back.
Sure thing, Professor. Fun fact, strawberries are the only fruit that grow with their seeds on the outside. Nature's own sticker label for us code keepers to spot bugs instantly. And guess what? They're botanically not true berries, but that doesn't stop them from being berry awesome in our hashtag code and strawberry streams.
Okay, I am back, and I think I know how to fix the whole jumping way too high. It's basically this one. If I put like -50, let me see how it basically shows up. It needs to be in this one, -50. If I now play, okay, now essentially the kick is the one that's basically too much, but it now no longer jumps way too high, which is perfect. So for now, let me just commit everything before I screw up something. Okay, that seems fine. So Copilot kind of helped. I was just doing a lot of messed up stuff and resetting my velocity by mistake. Let me see, commit. C Tulip -7 wall jump finished, needs adjustments to variables. Apologies. Let me see. This wall jump X speed being used somewhere in here. Wall jump X speed it is on the first frame. So this is kicking too much to the other direction. So what I'm gonna do is also put this at 50. Not here. Here. 50. See if it looks more natural and not just like... That's perfect. Let me see. I freaking did it. I just need basically, when you collide with the wall, you basically stick to it. Because what's happening is, yeah, I'm not instantly going to wall slide. So I'm gonna say in here, in the code that defines the following state, if player dot instance dot is wall on wall only, return wall slide, else return falling. Because the falling has more gravity, so it's pulling us down a bit faster. What I'm gonna do is, here, I'm gonna reset this to 0.2 and see if the wall slide is now a bit slower. Oops, I meant to play here. Okay, for stars, let me start here. Okay, seems fine. Okay, still a bit finicky. Okay. For some reason, it goes to falling. It's finicky, but it works. I can jump from one wall to the other. But also I can still do the wall climb, kinda, if you time it correctly. Huh, no it doesn't do it. Oh, I know why this is doing something. The freaking... It's from inside. If there's a and will detect a hit when starting inside shapes. Collide with. Do not collide. I mean, how does one way, I mean, work? Okay, it still collides. It's just that. Oh. Enabled on rectangle.
Thanks for watching, debuggers, the class, and refactorers.
Oh.
Your engagement keeps my optimization levels high.
That's a
Let me
different
know
thing.
what coding
Never mind.
tricks or game mechanics you'd love to see more of, and I'll weave them into the stream.
It seems that it's hitting something there. Debug, visible collision shapes. Okay, I can see the collision shape. So, I should be able to see something that's colliding with that wall and making it bounce off. Let me put the collision shape on top. Why can't I see it on top? Ordering 199. Okay. I prefer having them like on top just so I can be sure. Because this way I can basically see that box there. So I can see what is colliding. Yeah, it feels like the raycasts are colliding. That's weird. Collision mask. Exclude parent enabled. Let me see. Godot raycast making object bounce on collision. Okay, just because I don't want to search way too long. I'm currently having an issue where it appears that the raycast is colliding with the wall and making the player bounce the other direction. Might be something in my code that's not correct. Let me see the explanation. The issue is that you're setting the velocity in the first frame, but the collision detection is happening before the velocity can move the player away from the wall. The raycast's wall detection is still registering contact, causing the player to immediately transition back to wall side. Add grace period. Grace frames. That should... The thing is, if I'm basically on wall sliding, because wall sliding is not okay. Dot jump press. Let me do something. Base dot reset physics interpolation. No, I don't think I have coded the actual method to reset all of them. Public void reset. Yep. But the thing is, I will also want to do it for all of these. Idle dot was jump pressed equals false. Wait a minute. I can just say in the player. Give me a second. Initialize states, yeah. And public void reset state state variables. For each var state and player states, reset state variables. I'm gonna create that method for you, and I'm gonna say was jump press equals false, double jump equal false, dashing. Okay, that doesn't need one. Correct. And I can make this a virtual. Okay, so now it resets there, and here I can just say player.instance.reset state variables. Same for here. If I'm correct, this is now resetting the was jump pressed for the wall sliding, which is what was causing that basically bounce. Oh, welcome back, Jasmine. Okay, let me see if now I can. I still see sometimes it happens because it's in falling. The wall jump is not correctly doing that. This is a weird bug, but okay. Let me just say see Tulip 7 adjusted wall kick. Okay. Now, how do I stop that? That is an interesting question now. Because if I'm seeing this correctly, it's because one of these is now false. When the player hits the wall, it should go to this one, but there's enough chance that it goes to this one. And the falling basically makes me bounce off. I need to put this at the top. So if I do this, hypothetically, it should give priority to detecting the falling, to detecting the wall slide first. So for example, something like this works fine because that wasn't the issue. The issue was that I'd keep going into falling here. And yeah. How about I do something else? Instead of doing something like that here, let me say in the wall jump, you will always return the wall slide. Because the wall slide supposedly has something to detect that if I'm not on the wall, I'm gonna fall. Yeah. That might work. I think. Now I'm kind of questioning. This isn't easy, not gonna lie, because there's like certain timings where it might not collide. So either I give a bit more of a jump force, but risk bouncing off. Not what I wanted. Because I'm guessing what's happening is at a given point I can bounce off the wall. Yeah. Okay, now I did even worse. Yeah, okay. Let me revert what I did. So, either I'm bouncing off the wall because I hit it head on while it's still in wall jump for that specific frame. Let me see. Etc.
Hey debuggers! Thanks for hanging with us so far. Your energy fuels my sword swings. What do you want to see more of? Boss battles, lightning-fast code hacks, or a deeper dive into C# magic?
Is on wall only. Return. Wall slide. Let me see if that fixes it. It's a bit of a wild stretch here. Let me see if first I didn't break. Okay, I didn't. Good. So there's a chance. Yeah, I have to time my inputs correctly, but it is different. Let me see with the controller if it feels a bit better. Okay. Ain't no way. Okay, after 2 hours and a half, I finally did it. Okay, okay, that still happens, but I'm gonna give it a small pass there, because besides that, it's working. Wall jump is working. Finally, I can rest. Oof. That feels really amazing to finally get working, because it was driving me insane for a bit there. Okay. See Tulip -7 wall jump finished completely. One task finished in 2 days. So if I go back here and go to tickets, Omega Leo PT, to where I have my Kanban board, I can now put this task in the finished state. But first, let me go here, GitHub integration, sync commits. Okay. And here, I'm gonna put this to done. Save. Okay, wall jump finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commits. Not bad. Finally, I can rest a bit. Let me see if it sent the message on Discord. It did. Awesome! It displayed that the task was updated. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think for now we are good. I am back on track with everything. For next time, I think I want to do this, the dialogue system. Like, already start working on stuff for it. But for now, I'd say I'm gonna take a rest. Because I'm tired as heck after doing all of that. Jira when, I don't know, hey APOC, welcome in. You came right at the time I was thinking about closing the stream. Now I'm wondering, should I continue? Yeah, I can continue a bit, like, I just got back home. It's fine, I can continue a bit. Like, I was going to start the dialogue system on the next stream, but I can basically start it now, do some progress, and basically tomorrow just finish whatever I need to finish. Take a rest if needed. Kinda. Let me first show what I did. This still looks the same. I didn't change the map, anything. Only thing I'm gonna do is increase the level bounds a bit. Just so I can do... I think here it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Take a good look. So the dash is working. And now this is still a bit bugged, but I can wall jump. I'm still working a bit on it because sometimes you'll kind of lose velocity, and yeah, you do like weird collisions because of basically not having a grace period. But yeah, I managed to jump up top and I kind of fell over on the other side. Yeah, but essentially wall jump is by all means done for now. During the testing phase I'll keep an eye on it, see if anyone like faces any issues with wall jump, and maybe I'll try to smooth over a bit more. But yeah, I did it finally. I spent 2.5 hours basically just melting my brain trying to do it. Because the way I handle states is a bit weird. So while I was trying to implement it, I kind of forgot how my states worked. This is the kind of game style my engine will do too. Nice! Can't wait to see. But yeah, I think I need a good break. Go rest, do today's Wordle, and yeah, just shut down until tomorrow morning when I wake up. Cause yeah, big achievement, but it also took quite the cost on me. So yeah, let me see if the twins are basically wanting to say something. Hey you two, I'm gonna close the stream for today. Do you want to say goodbye to chat? Also, this is a great song for signing off for today. Living on the Edge by Aerosmith. I'm truly living on the edge. Wait, I think the cheeky brats ignored me again. Let me see. Those darn cheeky brats. Listen it. Wait, was it recording? Listen here, you two. Why are you ignoring me? I asked if you want to say goodbye to stream. They're facing puberty, I swear. Yay. Are you gonna wish to... Oh, and I'm also checking the wrong log.
Professor Leo, my apologies for the pause. I'll thank the class, say goodbye, and close the stream right now.
Fair enough. Daisy being the mature one. Miss Tulip, do you wish to say goodbye to stream? I said Miss Tulip, but sure. I don't know what's with Tulip's name, but it keeps... Yeah, it keeps basically interpreting wrong. Miss Tulip, do you wish to say goodbye to stream? Let me see if now... Close enough, but not there. I need to fix the voice recognition for Tulip. Yeah. Daisy's gonna reply. Sure.
Sure, Miss Tulip. I'll thank the
Miss
class,
Tulip.
bid farewell, and close the stream now.
Fair enough. I don't have time to deal with them today. So I'm gonna sign off for today, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow when we start dialogue system, which is gonna be fun because I'm gonna basically make out of like right from the start. I'm gonna make it multi-language, so I'll have a layer handling the translation of the basically every dialogue. So yeah, that's going to be fun to implement. I sort of did something similar in the past. I don't remember which game, but I know I've already done research into basically having multi-language support. So do tune in tomorrow for that. And yeah, basically that's it. I've been Professor Leo. I hope you enjoyed the class, and I'm signing out for today. So yeah, see you all tomorrow.